Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jasmyn and I am from UCSI University. It is truly delightful to have the opportunity to present with the help of my supervisor, Dr. Nadzirah. Today, I'm going to present the topic analyzing the issue of cost overrun in infrastructure projects. So as we dive in, let me explain a little bit about cost overrun. A cost overrun, also known as a cost escalation, occurs when unforeseen expenses surpasses the initially estimated budget due to an underestimation of the actual cost during the budgeting process. Cost overruns typically occur predominantly during the early stages of design and planning up to the finalization of the design. And lastly, cost overruns primarily happen due to the technical and administrative challenges. So for the problem statement, numerous governments have made substantial investments in infrastructure projects and initiatives as a means to enhance the socio-economic development and prosperity of the nations. However, infrastructure projects' inherent complexity, significant scale, extended timelines, substantial financial commitments, and the influence of site-specific conditions over time pose greater risk compared to conventional construction projects. These risks result in cost overruns. A significant number of major infrastructure projects frequently incur severe cost overruns, causing financial strain for project stakeholders and resulting in the postponement or cancellation of other projects. So the objectives of this research is to identify the causes of cost overrun, to discuss the effects of cost overrun in infrastructure projects, and lastly, to develop strategies to overcome cost overrun in infrastructure projects. So for my literature review, the field causes include payment delays, variation orders, lack of project coordination, and others. And for the effects, loss of reputation, reduced returns in investment, contractors' loss of profits, and others. And lastly, for the strategies, accuracy of early cost estimates, application of good forecasting technique, and efficient project cost monitoring, and others. So based on the research methodology, it is divided into 3 stages, which are the initial stage, intermediate stage, and final stage. So I have chosen the quantitative method to gather information from quantity surveyors. Based on this, I need to determine the population of quantity surveyors, in which I have decided with 200 quantity surveyors with a sample size of 132. My target respondents would be 200 individuals for my questionnaire survey result. So for the commercialization potential, Malaysia has been channeling substantial resources into the advancement of infrastructure projects with the goal of propelling economic advancement. Despite this, it is seen that many infrastructure projects in Malaysia are still faced with cost overrun issues. Therefore, this study has the capacity to yield information and insights which can be harnessed by stakeholders in the infrastructure sector to prevent cost overrun from occurring. This study has the ability to educate and direct the stakeholders in the implementation of more effective project cost management techniques by exploring the causes and consequences of cost overruns. This in turn can lead to better and improved project cost management. The ultimate aim is to empower these stakeholders to minimize the disruptive effect of cost overruns, thereby optimizing project cost outcomes and contributing to the overall success of infrastructure projects in Malaysia. And lastly, for the novelty, efficient delivery of construction projects, especially infrastructure projects, rely heavily on strong cooperation and coordination among the project team throughout the project lifecycle. Despite the heightened investment in infrastructure projects and the documented instances of cost overruns, there is a noticeable lack of research addressing cost overruns in infrastructure projects in Malaysia. Therefore, there is a pressing need to investigate factors contributing to all cost overruns, understand their effects, and develop strategies to mitigate the issue in Malaysian infrastructure projects. So that is all for me today. Thank you for listening.